Beautiful people, it's me again. Hi, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time stopping by, where have you been? Please ensure it is not your last by hitting the subscribe button down below, and also you turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks once again for stopping by. Welcome to the channel all. So on this channel I share anything from business ideas to money making ideas to how to make money online. Sometimes I share my unsolicited opinion on matters. I mean, no one asked me, but yeah, I just share my opinion. So on this channel I do a little bit of everything, right? So in today's video I'm going to be talking about ways to handle your money. 5 prudent ways to handle your money. Now, we know our money is something that, yes, I know people are of the opinion that it's my money, I can spend it however I want to, but life has shown that sometimes you have to save for the rainy day, or most times it is advisable not to just spend as you earn, but follow certain steps to ensure that your financial freedom is long term. So there are some people who have or had been in a position of financial freedom, and all of a sudden they are back to square one, and I'm no judgment, I am not laughing at anybody, I'm not mocking anybody, but these are discussions that we need to have. And so I've decided, okay, I'm going to put out a video talking about ways to handle your money prudently so you don't fall from grace to grass, if that makes sense, right? So the first thing the first way I'll talk about is creating a budget. Now I know, everyone says this: create a budget, but the thing is that sometimes life happens. Sometimes we get caught up in our lives, and then we do not really take that time out to create a budget. And then at the end of the month, or at the end of the week, or at the end of a fortnight, you just realize that, what, I'm lacking some things, and I haven't done some things, and I haven't done some things that ought to have done, right? So this is why the first step is creating a budget. Now the budget is basically a breakdown of how you want to spend your money for the week or the month, what your earnings, how much you're spending. Now in Nigeria, I know abroad, most countries abroad pay rent monthly, but where I'm from, Nigeria, here we pay our month yearly, it's annually. So, and I know a few people, or sometimes people find it difficult to make their rent at the end of the year. And this is why I feel, this is one way I feel that budgeting can help, in the sense that if your rent is, let me say, 200,000 naira per year, and you earning like, let me say, 70,000 naira per month after taxes, it will not be advisable for you to spend all 70,000 talking about, okay, transporting myself to work, that's 20,000, stocking up the house, that's another one. I think budgeting is important in the sense that sometimes what you put in your budget in a particular month, you might not utilize everything. Like for example, if you put them, say, 20,000, you use 20,000 for food stuff. At the end of that month, you might not need to buy all the foodstuffs again. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So when you paying a rent of 20,000, you can calculate it. Okay, you're paying a rent of 200,000. You can calculate it. Okay, 200,000 per month is about, I think, I don't know, but you can say, okay, if I can save it within 10 months, that will be 20,000 per month. Every month after I when I collect my salary and I remove my tithe and all that, 20,000 is going to a separate account for my rent. That's budgeting. That's putting into consideration, you know, what you have to do, the things you have to do. Okay, I'm going to send 20,000 for, I'm going to use 20,000 for food. I'm going to keep 10,000 somewhere for miscellaneous expensive. I'm going to keep 10,000 for just to enjoy life. And because, come on, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You can't necessarily work all the time and not have time to like just chill and relax and let loose. So that is literally budgeting. The first step you have to do is create a budget. The second one is the mentality of save first, spend later. Now a lot of us, we just when we get the money, we spend. When we get the money, we spend. This is not a healthy habit for money, in the sense that it's important we save for a rainy day, because let's be honest, it's not, life is not going to be all sunshine all through. There are going to be rainy days, so it's important we save for the rainy days, right? So save first, spend later. That's an important mentality. The third one is start investing early. Now investment is something that, in my part of the world, it's not something that we really talk about a lot. I know there are people, don't get me wrong, there are people out there who invest. I know people who invest, and they're earning from their investments. But sometimes majority of the people do not invest. I mean, there's this mentality that if I die today, um what will happen to my money and all that, so let me just let me enjoy life, right? But investment is a good thing. Start investing early. Funny thing coming from me, but yeah, I just recently understood the whole positivity, like the advantages of investing. So yes, start investing early. The fourth one is make buying decisions based on value. Do not just buy because it's the in thing. Do not just buy because that is what is raining. Is that val is that valuable to me? For example, you want to buy a shoe, you need a shoe for work, and then you have two pairs of shoes. One is durable, like you could literally say it is durable, and it's going for the price of 5,000 naira. And then there's another one that you can see it's not that durable. At most, you're gonna wear it for like 2 months max, and that goes for 3,500. Now, our mind tells us to go for the 3,500 one because it's cheaper. But to be honest, it's better you go for value than um, the cheapness. So quality is better than quantity. Um, I would advise you go for the 5,000 naira because then it is durable. You can use it for a longer period of time, right? And you wouldn't have to. And even if you get a new pair of shoes, it's just gonna be a want. It won't be a need necessarily. So yes, before buying anything, before taking buying decisions, look at the value of such thing. And the fifth one is think long term. Oh yes, we never know what happens tomorrow, so people feel like you don't know if tomorrow is going to be your last day on earth and all that. But then what if tomorrow is not your last day on earth? What if you still have 50 more years to go, 70 more years to go? This is why we need to think long term. Now forget about the fact that you're just talking about your life. Look at your future, your family, your children, grandchildren. What do you want to leave down for them? So think long term. This would help you make better money decisions. And yes, in the long run, you're going to be happy with yourself. In the long run, you're going to have people that, I mean, there are people out there who leave millions of naira, millions of dollars for their children, as inheritance. So even if you didn't get an inheritance, I think it is just nice. I think it is nice for you to want to leave inheritance for your offsprings and your grandchildren and all that. It's a lovely thing. It's an amazing thing. So that is why you need to think long term. And even if you do not have children, you do not plan on having children. No judgment here. But yes, I know you would want to enjoy your life. Think long term. Okay, right now I'm working, but in the next 5 years, the next thing is what do I want to do? Do I want to have my own business? Do I want to start traveling here and there? So all this needs to be taken into consideration. So yes, those are the five main things or five ways to help you become financially prudent, to help you manage your money better and manage your money well. Yes, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please, if you did, like, share with your friends, and please hit the subscribe button. It would and hit the like button. Liking the video would show that you really enjoyed the video, and it would help the YouTube algorithm, right? So yes, take care, have a lovely day. I'll see you in another video. Bye.